Oh yeah. I'll be right back. One more. I'll be right back. I'm coming. I'm coming. Grace and peace be unto you. Send those hearts. Send those legs. For our queen today. Woo. You're waking up. I'm still waking up. I'm still waking up. So forgive me. We're just waking up and yawning. I got up to go and take care of some earlier business, but I didn't have everything I needed, and I was trying to explain to the people that I needed these other things to take care of these other things that I already had in place. That if they was organized and left where I left them at, But everybody's not organized, so you gotta forgive them. But we gotta celebrate our queen today, Stephanie Ann Robinson King. That is a movie all by itself. It's a movie all by itself, not books, because we've been beyond books years ago. And many of you probably don't know that she was my actual first teacher. So the cheat code of my life came from my godmother. By her homeschooling me, it gave me an edge, especially educationally, intellectually, critical thinking wise, decision making, in a whole host of areas and arenas that's unmatched. And so when she's upset with me, she's upset about the wrong decisions that I make, of course. And she'll fuss with me a little bit, and then we'll get through that. But I just want to congratulate her today on her birthday, celebrate her, and show her love and joy and appreciation, and let her know that I appreciate her, really grateful for her sacrifice, for all the things that she did for me, because she was actually still a kid, raising a kid. She was still in school, and she was working too at the same time, and then she got married, so she made a lot of sacrifices, and she still took time to cater to me. I was a baby for a long time. I was a baby for a long time, long time. A lot of people said that I overstayed my welcome with my godmother, and I don't believe that, because love has no limit, and community, we think that when a child reaches a certain age that they should leave home. But as we've studied in other cultures, other children don't leave home until they have things prepared. And by us not being taught financial literacy and home structure and unity in that arena, we tend to push our children out earlier into things that they are not prepared for. And so other issues they have to face because they're not girded up properly, not trained properly. They don't have things established for them to actually walk into. They don't have a business to actually leave home and go and run. They don't have the credit score to go and become a homeowner. They don't have the financial backing to hire people for their LLC or that business that they're trying to pursue. So we got to do better for our children, that we give them the tools that we didn't have, the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, because we are growing up in a different era. We're growing up in a different era, but the preparedness, oh my God, still kept me ahead, and I'm grateful for that because, a lot of things I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have even been in school, because when my godmother found me and reconciled me, when we re-reconciled, when I was a kid, maybe about 4 or 5 years old again, I was going to the field. I was doing sharecropping with my great grandmother, so that's why I wasn't in school. And so my godmother wasn't having that. She was like, he need to be in school. Like, he need to be in school. So I'm gonna go make sure he gets his shots and stuff and everything so he can get placed in school. That's a whole nother story. When she took me to go and get my shots, oh my God, she had to hold me. I was scared of needles. I'm still scared of needles. So if anything you ever hear about me concerning needles, I'm scared of needles. I would never use a needle. I'm afraid of needles. I'm terrified of needles. So you can scratch that anytime you hear, something about a needle with it. Never. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, she had to hold me when I go get my shots. I was horrible. I was a brat. And one last thing I'm gonna leave you with. She was my protector, my redemption, to escape the trauma that I had lived, the abandonment, rejection, because when I ran away, a lot of people don't know this, but my cousin Seti Doodle gave me the name the runaway child because I actually ran away. I ran away from my grandfather's house because I was being abused. So I was being abused as a child, and I used to tell my godmother, because she used to, come and get me on the weekends and stuff like that. And I had a room at the house already, and it's kind of like I prophesied to and told her, one day you're gonna come home and I'm gonna be on your step. You see what I'm saying? And at this time, I probably was maybe about 10, 11 years old. But I ran away, and I ran to my godmother's house, and it was in Country Colony at the time. So we lived in Country Colony for many years, but our journey began on shipping quarters and Campus Drive and behind Warren Chapel Baptist Church, and those places like that. So on today we're gonna celebrate the Queen Stephanie Ann Robinson Kit. So grace, peace, and love. Love you. Hope you have a joyous day of abundance of love and remembrance that you are loved above and beyond, and that you are a gift from God. You are important, you matter, and that you have inspired, encouraged, motivated, and empowered each and every person that you come in contact with. God bless you. I love you. Have a blessed day. Happy birthday.